Hello, my loves. How are you doing today? I hope that you're good, that your family and your loved ones are happy, and safe. So I'm coming back to you today with another pick a card reading. And in this reading, we're going to look into the new start, the new beginning in your life, rewriting your story. What are the things that you need to leave and the things that you need to actually take with you in this new cycle of your life? So if you haven't chosen already, you can just click on the timestamps down below so that you can go to the screen where you can pick your options. So you can pick one or more, the ones that you're going to be called to choose the most. And I'm going to start right away with the first option. Hello, my dear option number one. So if you have chosen the first option, welcome guys to your reading. So when it comes to the new beginning that you're going to have in your life or how to rewrite your story, I wanted to talk a little bit about certain ideas that you have almost accepted as facts, and not really that you have yourself accepted, but it's what everybody actually believes, and it could be your family, friends, community, or even the information that you find or on the internet, all the kind of information that you are absorbing. It's giving you certain indications that love is somewhat connected to loss. Or if you would want to actually establish certain things that are good for you, or to grow in life, or to invite beautiful and loving connections into your life, there is a need for you to actually compromise on certain things, or there is a need for you to lose something so that you can gain something else. And it is possible, obviously, that we need to compromise, especially when we are talking about relationships, or if we would want to actually elevate our, if we have a business and we will want to improve it. But the illusion in this particular fact is that it's necessary. All right, so let's get two more cards. So rewriting your story, let's get some indications first, and then we can get some details about what do you need to leave, or what do you need to actually invite into your life. So Temperance, Six of Swords. I'm hearing reallocating, like physically. So if you have been thinking that what you have around you, or people that you connect with, or what you are given at this particular moment is everything that you can have, think again. So this is really what those two cards are asking you. If you feel like you don't resonate within the community that you're in, or in the place that you are living in at this particular moment, the cards are asking you to actually elevate your perspective and see the world as not only the place that you are in right now, but open your mind into new places or new kind of people with whom you can actually connect more, or with whom you can resonate more. Okay? And I'm hearing this new place, it might be colder than the one that you are in right now, or even as you can see in here, if you feel like there is almost like a wall between you and people that you connect with, it's time for you to look somewhere else. And also I'm hearing that even if you are right now in the same place as those people, it could be family, friends, or even like people that with whom you are in an intimate connection, I'm hearing your soul family, or people really that resonate with you, they are somewhere else. So let's get some more cards. So I'm hearing with this snowman is that the thing that we have been talking about at the beginning of compromising or losing certain things just to gain something else, is that people, they believe that life is a struggle, or people, this is the indication that we have that you have understood throughout your life, from the experience that you have had, or from what people actually express to you. As in, if you would want, as an example, to get married, or to have children, or to have like a business for your own, there is something really that you need to actually let go of, or there is something that you need to actually accept, even if you are not willing to do so. So with this Sagittarius, I'm hearing departure, traveling, going somewhere else. And even if you are in the same place right now, connecting with people that are geographically very far from you. Five of Cups and the Star. So if it is the case, as an example, if you have grown in a family where your parents were not really on the same page all the time, or especially with the Seven of Cups, if even your I'm hearing sister, brothers, your siblings, or certain people that are very close to you, they have been or they are right now in relationships that they tell you and portray themselves as being happy and being feeling good and feeling very lucky in terms of being in those relationships, but deep down you know that they are not feeling good. You know that they are not fulfilled in those kind of relationships or in this job that they have, and you would want actually to experience something else, but you are not really almost letting yourself envision or letting yourself dream of something that is different. And this is really what the cards are asking you to do at this particular moment, is even if people around you have associated certain feelings that are like in theory very contrasting, let yourself actually choose something else, or open your mind to something new, something really that goes outside of the box, especially when it comes to what you have witnessed in your life so far. Let's get some more cards. Nutrition. Time to decide. Yeah. So when we are given an information as a fact, it's almost like we are getting ourselves out of this possibility, or of us having even the option of choosing something else. So I'm hearing like when this decision is going to be almost given to you, or maybe when you're going to be getting the opportunity, I'm seeing that you're going to be making some healthier decisions, or you're going to be actually seeing that relationships are not supposed to be in the way that you believe them to be, or life in general. It's not about trouble, it's not about hustle, it's not about like running endlessly so that you can get to whatever the place that you would want to be in. But there is a beautiful side to life that you haven't witnessed in regards to relationships, or in regards to the place that you are living in at this particular moment. And especially with the Six of Swords, as it signifies for me also the internet, I'm hearing it's time for you to actually get, or maybe even witness or see, even like on the internet or on YouTube or on any kind of platform, what are the other options, or what kind of like dynamics or relationships people are in, even if they are not really close to you or in your culture, or people that are that you technically or even like theoretically might not resonate with, as in people that are different from you in terms of your background. But see how other people really are living, and see really witness with your own eyes the illusion in this fact that you have been fed throughout your life. So man, distance. So I'm hearing gender roles, or what you are supposed to do and what is asked from you, or your place within your community or within your society. So I'm not seeing that you are in a place that is more open or not, but I'm talking more specifically about your community, because communities differ. It doesn't matter in which country you are living at this particular moment, but most importantly, departing from a place where you are supposed to do certain things, even if you feel like it's not really it's not you. It's not something that you want. It's not something that you would want to do. But people, they're almost like shoving down our throat certain ideas, even if themselves they don't feel good in them. They say that, oh, at least I have a family. Oh, at least I have this job. Oh, at least I have this and that. But even like they are like by saying those things, you might even feel that they are almost trying to believe in certain things that are It's almost like they're trying to convince themselves. And this is something that is very much visible to you. You see that those people that deep down they are not happy, but they are pushing their happiness on you, or maybe pushing those ideas on you as if they would want, by actually giving you those things as facts and as total truth, they would want to convince themselves as well that they are happy. So let me give you one last card. Is there anything else that you need to know about you rewriting your story or this new chapter in your life? So it says in here fecundity and rain. So I'm hearing going to a place where you feel like you can actually almost be naked or reveal your true self or be your most authentic self. And also I'm hearing you have a lot of dreams and also big dreams, but it's almost like it's not really easy for you to actually acknowledge that those dreams can actually happen in your life. It's not that you don't believe in them. It's not that it's something that you are not envisioning in your life in the future, especially with this star. I'm hearing that you are envisioning beautiful things happening in your life. But most importantly, I'm hearing the environment, it's not really like fertile enough for those. And I have seen 1111 when I was recording. So the environment that you're in, it's not fertile enough for those dreams actually to emerge in your life. So this is what you need to know when it comes to this new chapter in your life. But let's get one last message. Is there anything else that you need to know? Protect your dreams. Wow. You are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So I'm hearing you don't need to share. You don't need to share if a lot of people around you are not going to understand, or I'm hearing it's almost going to hurt them, because I'm hearing a lot of people around you have already given up on their dreams a long time ago. And they haven't even allowed themselves to dream. But you are not this way, and you have to acknowledge that yourself. Protect those dreams very close to you, and I'm hearing go to a place where those dreams can actually emerge. So this is what I have for you, my dear option number one. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will connect with you next time. Bye bye. Hello, my dear option number two. So if you have chosen the second option, welcome guys to your reading. So what do you need to know about this next chapter in your life so that you can rewrite your story or start something new? So I've heard for you is that there is a need for you, if you have a nudge towards certain direction or certain new thing maybe that you don't know much about, to actually inquire more information about it, to actually go to the next step. I'm hearing that your angels and guides are sending you maybe inspirational ideas or sending you certain information that might actually elevate your life in a very unexpected way. So if you feel like, as an example, doing something very simple as like buying a tarot deck, and start maybe knowing what the meaning of the cards, just for the sake of doing it, if you feel, as an example, nudged, or maybe if you feel this inclination to do so. Or as an example, start playing a new instrument, or start learning about a new craft, a new skill. Just the first step, and then things really are going to be opening up new perspectives and new possibilities for you in the future. So let's get some more cards. What is this new phase or new cycle in your life? How can you rewrite your story? How can you rewrite your story? Ten of Pentacles. So I'm hearing curiosity and playfulness. So with this Ten of Pentacles, and with this particular deck, like most of the time I already read it intuitively, you can see that this girl in here, Like she's going almost on a beautiful garden and she's picking up flowers. She's just like seeing like if there is a flower that is beautiful and that she wants to actually keep, she's picking it up in her beautiful basket and she's moving on to the next thing. So at the end of the day, she's going to be having a beautiful bouquet or a beautiful basket that is filled with gorgeous flowers. And with this Six of Cups for me is that this curiosity that we have had when we were kids, or this maybe just look what is gonna come out of it. So if you feel like, oh, like I really like this thing, I would want to start it, but I really don't know what to do, or maybe I don't know how to approach it, just start by anything. As an example, if you would want to start a podcast, or if you would want to start your YouTube channel, if you have certain things that you would want to share with people, it's time for you to actually just make the first step, as in actually start a YouTube channel, or actually do this first step, and then afterwards, especially because you're already gonna enjoy it, things are going to be almost increasing towards the right direction for you step by step. So if you are not going to be able to just make this very, very tiny step forward, there is nothing really that is going to be the succession of events. It's not going to be possible because there is no beginning in the first place. So again, if you feel like you would, as an example, start learning a new language, this is all about capitalizing on a heritage, or maybe capitalizing on something that you already know a lot about, but you are rediscovering. So as an example, if you feel inclined to go to a certain field and you feel like, oh, I'm a newbie, I don't know nothing about this particular field, I'm hearing that there is a certain knowledge that you already have. It could be from past lives, it could be from just a talent, like you are talented already into advancing very rapidly in this particular field, but it's time for you to make this tiny first step. So let's get some additional cards. Page of Cups. And Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is almost like an opening to new possibilities that were not really possible for you at this particular moment, or even in the past. And I'm hearing that there is a big illusion when it comes to advancement in whatever the thing that you would want to start, as in maybe people have this idea, or even you have this idea that if you are going to be maybe excelling in a certain field, you would need to actually put on a lot of effort, a lot of like work, or maybe you already need to work maybe for 10 years before achieving a certain level. But the cards really are asking you, if you like it, if you enjoy it, if you feel like it's emotionally fulfilling for you, it's time for you to make this first step and see what is going to happen afterwards. So do not let your ideas just in your mind, because I'm feeling like you are very inspired at this particular moment, and there are lots of creative ways in which you are going to be able to advance and to elevate this path, this new path of yours. It could be a business idea, it could be just a creative endeavor that you would want actually to look into and start practicing at this particular moment. So let's get some more cards. Friendship. So I'm hearing in here community of people that are from around the world. So this endeavor could definitely have like some international vibes, as in, as I have told you earlier, it's either connecting with people from all around the world, or learning a new language. So this is there is a feeling of something that is foreign, or something that is going to be connecting you with people that are far away from you. So also, this is all about having a good time, enjoying what you are doing. So definitely this is a big part of whatever the thing that you would want to start, is to ask yourself, am I enjoying what I'm doing? Is it really something that I feel like I want to do? Magic mirror. Wow. So this is um, don't put anything on it. Like this particular new endeavor, don't put anything on it. Any expectation or anything really that you are envisioning for yourself at this particular moment, start doing it just for the sake of it. And there is really a lot of support that you're gonna get from people that are willing to invest in you or give you maybe a word of advice. And also I'm hearing with this friendship card, I'm hearing that you're going to connect with people that are going to be maybe coaching you or mentoring you, being your mentor, or especially when it comes to your spiritual team, I'm hearing that they are going to be helping you throughout the way, giving you the right direction so that you can go to the next level in this particular, I'm hearing business endeavor, but it might start as just a hobby. So that's why it's really very much essential for you to actually look for things that you enjoy, because I'm hearing that it's going to be even better for you and even easier for you to actually advance very rapidly in this field. Let's get 2 more cards. Protected. So you are safe and supported while you change your career. So if you feel like you are not going to be getting this opportunity, or you're not going to be getting enough resources so that you can make a change in the future, right now, like your angels, as you can see in here, this is the angel of protection. And I'm hearing also Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is asking you really to actually just start, and you're gonna get the right resources for you to actually really launch your business or launch something that is going to be growing exponentially in the future. So you're not going to be getting the opportunity if you're not going to be opening the possibility. So just open one door and see when it's gonna lead you. As you can see in here with this magic mirror, anything really that you put in there, it's exactly what is going to be coming afterwards. And you can see also with the 7 of Cups in this particular deck, it's almost like making a wish upon a star. You are on the right path. So if you think that, oh, I have already maybe chosen this thing that I wanted to do and it's too late, or maybe I'm just going to be maybe repeating something that have came out in the past, this is a new path and this is the right path for you. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So like I'm telling you, this creative side of you that you haven't really tapped into in the past that much, or this sense of taking the initiative, it's time for you to actually look at the treasure right beneath you, and not really look for the logical steps. Or maybe if you are working in a very specific field, you're seeing that I'm going to be going from this step to the other. Just allow new things actually to come into your life. I'm not saying that you're going to be changing things permanently, although it's you are going to be getting the possibility in the future, but most importantly, to allow this new thing actually to happen in your life, and to allow new ideas to actually be considered in your mind. All right. Endurance and rock. So like, what are the chances that this tree actually was able to grow outside of those rocks that are all like trying to balance themselves? So don't think logically. Don't like think very logically about this particular new field that you are embarking on, because I'm hearing with this tree you have a lot of knowledge, and you're gonna really absorb this new information very easily and without even thinking about it. So this is like a natural talent that you have. All that is needed from you to actually plant those seeds and see them grow in the most improbable space, in the most improbable field. All right. So lastly, I wanted to give you one last card. Is there anything else that you need to know? Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. It's time for you to shine. This is the time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So you are a creative person by nature. This is something that you do, something that you are. Like, you are a person that is creative, that is very innovative, but it's time for you to allow those brilliant ideas to come into the surface and to shine from within. Almost allow those very much inspired ideas to actually materialize in your life. All right, so this is what I have for you, my dear option number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will connect with you next time. Bye. Hello, my dear option number 3. So if you have chosen the third option, welcome guys to your reading. So first of all, I wanted to give you certain messages that I have heard when I meditated on your option. And the first message is that your angels and guides are telling you that you are very determined in the way that you would want to achieve whatever the thing that you would want to achieve. It could be in terms of relationships, it could be in terms of your career. It's almost like you have a roadmap or a very determined step-by-step like methodology on how to get whatever the thing that you would want to gain in your life. And your angels and guides are telling you that you don't have to always be on the driver's seat. There is a little bit of almost they are pleading you sometimes to set back a little bit and let the energies of the universe guide you towards like territories that you haven't really considered in this particular very predetermined plan that you have. So if you are, as an example, using vision boards, or if you are visualizing your life and how it's gonna be, your guides are asking you to imagine the destination, imagine the feeling, imagine how it's gonna be for you, but not necessarily the exact steps that are supposed for you to take so that you can achieve them. So let's get some cards. So how can you rewrite the story of your life, and how can you open this new cycle of your life? So let's see. Six of Swords, and Four of Wands. At the bottom of the deck we have the Temperance card, and the Temperance, like if you imagine a plane, like the only thing that is needed is for this plane to actually take off, and then it balances itself throughout the in the air, and like almost its shape permits it to actually float in the air. And you can see in here also this particular card of the Four of Wands, it symbolizes this swing, and you can see like this swing, you only like push once and then the swing goes by itself. You don't have to actually push it all the way through or push it like all the time. And this is really what it's needed for you to actually see your life not as something that you can work on. And it's very peculiar that this woman actually is painting this swing and not really playing with it, as in, this is what I need to do, this is what I would need to actually take into consideration so that I can have this swing just the way that I want it. All right, so it's time for you actually not to go against the the current, or not to because the Six of Swords is the card of going from turbulent waters into more calmer waters. So if you were to stay in like a turbulent waters, you would need to pedal all the time, you would need to actually put in a lot of effort. But it's time for you to depart from this energy of I have to do everything by myself. You don't have to. All right, and I'm not saying that it's really something that you shouldn't have believed in, because it's something really that you have seen from people around you. Maybe they have had this mentality of working so hard so that they can achieve everything that they wanted, or As an example, only counting on themselves or feeling like independence is the way for us to actually like realize success and achievements in our lives. But the cards really are telling you that even like beyond your spiritual team that would want actually a little bit of space so that they can interact or maybe bring you certain things that you're going to enjoy in your life, but also people that you meet, people that you interact with, it's okay actually to ask someone for something, or it's okay to actually allow someone to help you or give you a hand, give you an advice. It's okay. It's okay not to be, as I have told you, in charge of everything all the time. So let's get some more cards. So what do you need to know so that you can rewrite your story? What do you need to know? King of Cups. And the Three of Wands. How peculiar is that this man in here, he's holding this boat, and this woman in here, she's also holding this boat. You can see in here how dangerous those waters are, and you can see there are also whales, and it is a very dangerous space, and you feel like you need to actually navigate life throughout those very turbulent waters. But your angels and guides are telling you, we can elevate you out of those troubles. We can elevate you out of this very, very troubled waters towards a place that is very stable for you and very calm. So this is really what is needed from you at this particular moment, is to enlarge your perspective, include your angels, your guides, and people that you meet, very random acts of kindness, acts of help that you might get from other people. All right. So let's get some additional cards. Make sure that you're seeing everything. All right. So what do you need to know to rewrite your story? Healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. One more. Books. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. So I'm hearing that sometimes you feel responsible over people, especially if they feel down or if they don't have really this drive in their life. So I'm hearing that it's time for you to actually allow other people to have their own story and to have their own journey. They already have like their spiritual team, the universe actually working for them, and it's time for you to look towards your own destiny and to move on without any kind of baggage. And also with these books, I'm hearing that as much as you would want actually to write someone else's life, it's not going to serve you nor them in any kind of way. So it's time for you to actually elevate your own story and disconnect it from the ones of other people. Let's get some more cards. Because I'm almost feeling like it's not only you that you would want actually to go to a better place, but you would want to take everybody with you. And I know that it is a good place, but I'm hearing that you're going to serve other people most by example. Like the more that you're going to be focusing on yourself and going towards the right direction just by yourself, the more inspiring it is going to be for other people that are around you actually to take the same steps or to envision other things for their life. So if you feel like you are really almost receiving certain resistance from people around you, or maybe people that you know or maybe really truly care for, they don't see their own potential, or they don't they are not making the right effort so that they can change their life, the more that you're going to focus on yourself, the better it is going to be significant for those people, and it's going to be almost healing those self-limiting beliefs that they have. All right, so let's get some more cards. Home. Clairvoyance. So I'm hearing and this is exactly what I have given you earlier. Imagine what you want, how you're gonna live, how things are gonna be for you, but the way to get there, allow a side that is enigmatic and mysterious to be there also when it comes to the how, or the way towards your destiny, towards your dream to be realized and manifested in your life. So I'm hearing that first and foremost, like people that have chosen this particular option, you are great manifestors. You have almost like clairvoyance capabilities, and you're almost like predicting certain things that are not for you to predict. So absorb the feeling, envision the destination, but not really the route or the way to get there. So let's get one more card. Wow. So you might utilize certain practices, as in working with fire, or I'm hearing the violet flame. So if it is something, or even the white flame, especially with those dots in here. So if it is something that you are utilizing, definitely it's going to be almost so you can see like this woman, she's researching from a volcano. In a volcano, if we are imagining it, it's a lot of energy and a lot of power that is bursting outside of the earth. I'm hearing that it's time for you actually to ground your dreams, because you are going to be able to actually manifest them. But it's time for you also to disconnect and to allow things to unfold, even in a different way than the way that you are imagining them to unfold. So when the volcano erupts, it goes in any way or in any path that it chooses. But if we were actually to actually almost make a route for it, we are always going to be hurting ourselves and almost hindering our manifestations from realizing in our lives. So all in all, how to rewrite your story is for you to actually sometimes take a step back, and not to meet the universe at 90 or 95%, but leave a little bit more room for your guides and from the angelic realm to actually intervene for your own highest benefit in your life. Okay? So is there any last message for you? Is there any last message for you to hear? Is there any additional message for you? Manifestation. Voila. Be very honest and clear about what you want to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So you are great manifestors, and you can see in here with this fairy, she has a wand. It's almost like everything really that you would want to create, you are able to do so, but it's time for you to take a step back. All right, and you can see with those two cards, like the cards are quite similar, but this power that you have, it's time to utilize it for your own benefit. Okay, So this is what I have for you, my dear option number 3. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will connect with you next time. Bye bye.